Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, in today's video, we're going to get back to the basics, talk about options trading, because due to the performance of the previous video, I can tell that you're not so interested in long-term investing. You're not so interested in the sports betting industry. So what we're going to do is we're going to get back into what you guys are here for, and that's some option trades that I've taken and going over some technical analysis. So I have 3 trades to share with you guys today. Number 1 is an Amazon scalp that I was in for a total of 2 minutes, made over $500, just about 25%. It was a great bullish flag breakout, and it was holding the 9 EMA, which I talk about quite a bit on this channel. So I want to share that with you guys so you can see what I was looking at and hopefully learn something from it. The second trade is on CGC. There were some intraday highs that I was watching on CGC, and when it broke out of those highs, I took call options and scalped them a little bit higher. The marijuana sector has been hot lately due to the possibility of Biden being our president, and because of that, CGC, Aurora Cannabis, and some other weed stocks have been really pumping lately. The third trade that I'm going to share with you guys is something that I'm currently holding. It's a February call option on Palantir. Palantir is a recent IPO. It's been moving up quite a bit lately, and I'm pretty bullish on it into the future, and that's why I'm sitting on these contracts, some February dated contracts. I'm going to sit on them. It's a $15 strike. They're almost in the money. So I'm going to share with you guys that stock and what I'm looking at on that chart. Every trade that we talk about in today's video has been posted in the Discord chat. It's the first link in the description below. If you want to join, go ahead and check that out. Over 1,200 members every single day talking about options trading, sharing all of their trades. So if you're trying to find stocks to trade, if you're trying to learn a little bit more about option trading strategies, this would be a great place to start. All right, guys, we got the charts pulled up. We're going to go over Amazon, CGC, and then Palantir. So what you're looking at here is the 1-minute chart on Amazon on the 5th of November. So what we're looking at is the morning right here. We can see pre-market, we had a high of around 33.20. So I was watching that level. I want to go ahead and chart it out. Let's just say right here, 33.25 we'll put it at. So 33.25 was the pre-market high. So we fell off in the morning. We did a little bit of a morning dip, and then we found some support. We broke through the VWAP, we broke through the 9 EMA, and right here we had a really nice move higher. Now, I didn't want to chase Amazon here because it was really extended past this 9 EMA, and usually stocks tend to fall back to this line and try to find support there. So I was waiting for the retracement back to the 9 EMA. I didn't want to chase it. I didn't want to quickly be down on this trade, so I stayed patient. So right here, what we can see is we retraced right back down to the 9 EMA. Now, the next thing, which is really awesome to see, is this is a perfect bull flag. So you draw the line down here. You have a bottom around 33.30. So right here is the bottom of the flag. And what you can see is that's a really nice flag. And what happens usually is stocks will have a big green candle out of that flag and continue higher. So we had that exact pattern. This is beautiful, exactly what I was looking for. We held the 9 EMA. On top of that, so we saw the stock try to bounce off this 9 EMA multiple times, and right here on the break of the flag, we got a really big green candle and a continuation higher. So I got in this trade right here when I started to see that Amazon was holding this 9 EMA and this bull flag was forming. So pulling up the Discord chat right here at 9:49, I got an Amazon scalp bull flag holding 9 EMA. I got in a November 6th 33.50 call. So I was short expiration. I wanted to take full advantage of this move. The total amount in this trade was $2,845. So it was just about 5% of my portfolio, a little bit riskier than I normally take, but I was confident in this setup. I saw the bull flag, I saw the 9 EMA, and I wanted to really capitalize on this trade. So I took a close to the money call. It was a short expiration, $2,845 in the trade. Now, I was in this trade for a total of 2 minutes. So right here, 2 minutes later, I said how I took the $500 and just got out of this trade. So 2 minutes, 1, 2, there's 3 minutes right here, a really quick move higher, and that was already $500 over 25%. So you can see how fast these Amazon call options move on short expiration contracts. Now, scalping Amazon is definitely not for everyone. It's not for smaller accounts. If you guys are out there, you have a larger account, you have some experience trading options, and you do trade Amazon, take a look and look for these types of setups. You'll see these bull flags. You'll see the stock hold the 9 EMA really well, and you can take advantage of these quick moves higher. So if I would have held through this, I probably would have made a whole lot more money, but I wanted to take my profits. I don't want to get greedy on these scalps. Amazon is very volatile, so I took my profit right there. But moral of the story, what I really want to focus in on is this formation. I don't want to focus on the profits. I don't want to focus on anything else besides this strategy. So you have a bull flag, you have it holding the 9 EMA on the 1 minute chart, and that's a beautiful setup. You can see that it held the 9 EMA all the way up to 33.66. So you could have stayed in this trade until the stock fell below right here. That's a great indicator to go ahead and get out of your contract. So to prove that this is not just a one-time occurrence, this actually happens quite a bit with Amazon. The last 2 days have been very identical, which is something really interesting to see. But you can see this is where we traded. We had the morning dip, we had the breakout, and the bull flag right here. Now, if we go over to Wednesday, a very similar day. So we had a morning dip, we had a break higher, we had a bull flag right here, and then we had another pump higher. So a bull flag forming right here, holding the 9 EMA, and another break higher, which you could have scalped here as well. So 2 very similar days. If you look at these zoomed out, you can see that we had a morning dip, and we had a breakout. We had this morning dip, a breakout, the bull flag. So 2 very similar days on Amazon. Look at these bull flags, take advantage of them. Hopefully this helps you guys learn something. All right, guys, so the next trade I want to go over is CGC. So CGC, the marijuana stock right here, this is the 1 minute chart today on Friday. So what I looked at on CGC is I saw these intraday highs. So right here, $23 a share. We had a top right here. We had another double top right here. We fell back and we broke out right here on this one green candle. So I was waiting for this breakout, high of day. We broke out the high of day. We fell back and found support right there on the high of day, on the 9 EMA, and we didn't look back until all the way up until 11 a.m. So we had a break of intraday highs. We had a retest of the 9 EMA and a continuation higher. Now, what I was watching when I wanted to get into this trade was this candle right here. Once I saw this breakout past intraday highs, that was my indicator to go ahead and get in this stock. So pulling up the Discord chat right here, a baby CGC call about to break highs. Be careful on this one. It was a little bit volatile. So I bought 2 November 6 $23 calls. They were 49 cents each, so just a $100 position on this one. I didn't want to go ahead and risk too much. They were already up 284% on the day. So the contracts were up. I wanted to take advantage of some of this momentum, and right there was where I saw the breakout of the intraday highs and a continuation higher. Now on this trade, if I was in this, my stop would have been below the 9 EMA. So looking at this, we never broke below 9 EMA. We didn't break it until right here on this big red candle. So once I was in this trade, there was at no time that I was worried about getting a loss, getting stopped out, because what I was watching was the 9 EMA. Very easy strategy. Stick to it like a robot, no emotions. If you're in the trade, if it breaks below the 9 EMA, you get out of it. If it holds that 9 EMA, you hold on to it until you have a reason to sell. So I got out of this trade right here. I believe it was a 40% profit right here, CGC 40% at 10.34. So I went ahead, took my profits. I've been trying to take 20% gains on these option contracts, getting in and out, not holding them for too long, not getting greedy, taking my profits when I have them. It's been very successful for me. So hopefully you guys see this technical setup as well. Very easy to see, break of intraday highs and a continuation higher on this 9 EMA. So the third and final trade I'm going to share with you is the February contracts that I'm currently holding on Palantir. So here's Palantir. Here's the 4-hour chart as far as it goes back. Here's the IPO date. And you can see since then it's been sort of trending higher, holding some support, and recently it's been absolutely parabolic. So a really big move. I'm holding these contracts. I think we have a little bit more continuation on this, and I want to take advantage of it. It's a small dollar amount risk, only about $150, so nothing that's going to crush me. But if I can take advantage of some more momentum, I will be pleased to do so. So going to the 1 minute chart on today, I'll show you where I got into this February contract and why I got into it. So one, the fundamental reason and just the reason why I got into these contracts is because I think momentum is going to continue on the side of Palantir. Recent IPO, great company with some great revenues. So I want to get into this and I want to ride this momentum. Now the second thing is my entry, which was a pretty nice entry right on the 9 EMA today. So going to the Discord chat, right here at 9:37 is where I alerted that I grabbed these February 15 calls on Palantir, only one contract for $145. So 9:37 was right here. What we can see is we had a very similar trend to Amazon that we saw earlier, right? So a morning dip, break above VWAP and 9 EMA, and I didn't want to get in on this candle, but once we saw this pullback, Nice 2-minute, 3-minute candle pullback to the 9 EMA. Found perfect support right there. Got into those contracts and is riding it all throughout the day. You can see that not one time did it fall below the 9 EMA all the way until around 11 a.m. Now with February contracts, I wasn't in a rush to get out of these. The theta is not going to kill these as much as a short expiration contract. So I want to try to get some more momentum. You can see it did hold up pretty well for the rest of the day. Sort of grinded lower throughout the end of the day, but that's to be expected after this monster move up. So really nice move, nice breakout. Right here is actually something that I just realized. Here's another bull flag that you can see intraday. Beautiful. Look at that bull flag. We've been talking about that all throughout this video. It happens quite a bit on these charts. So look for these patterns, look for bull flags throughout the day. Try to scalp them. You could have easily scalped Palantir right out of this bull flag. So there's the contract that I'm holding, up about 130% on this contract. Going to continue to hold it and see what happens. All right, guys, so there's the breakdown of the trades. I really hope that looking at some of these technicals with me helps you see what I'm looking at, makes you be able to go back into the charts, go back and retest some of the things that I'm looking at and try to find some of these similar patterns. Look for bull flags, look for stocks that are trending with the 9 EMA. This is a strategy that I've been using for about 6 months now that has been working extremely well. Some of the Discord members have been using it, and for them, they've been having some great results, and it's really nice to see that they found this strategy, they've been using this strategy, and it has been working for them. I truly believe in finding a strategy, learning it, mastering it, and profiting with it. It's similar to the stocks that I trade. So I get asked a lot, what stocks you trade? How do you find the stocks that you trade? And my answer every single time is that I trade very similar stocks on a daily basis. I trade large cap tech stocks that I'm familiar with, that I know how they trade. There's no reason to use a scanner, in my opinion. Try to find new stocks that are spiking up, new hot stocks that you can make some money off of. I like to trade the basics. I like to trade tech stocks that move in very similar patterns on a daily basis. So I hope that this video helps you guys out. If you enjoyed it, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It'll really help out the channel. Also, check out the Discord chat down below if you're interested in joining myself as well as 1,200 other traders on a daily basis talking about options trading. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to go ahead and be in Jacksonville, going to a Houston-Jacksonville game, which I really don't care about at all, but I have a buddy who's a Houston fan, and why not go ahead and get out of the house and go watch some NFL. Again, have a great weekend, guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.